Right. Hello. So I'm going to need some people to arrive so that I can wake up a bit. Otherwise, this might be, oh, wait a minute. This might be a very short live stream. I think it'll probably be about an hour, but I'll just really need to see. I'll really need to see how I go. Right. So I left a note on the other one saying to look out for me on another stream. It's too complicated. Oh, wait a minute. What's it doing? Why is it frozen? Why have I frozen? No, I haven't. I pressed pause. So anyway, just bear with me. If you're new, bear with me. I've not done it live in about a month and yeah, right, okay. So um just put this stuff in the thing while we wait. Oh, does that all fit? That doesn't seem like that would all fit. It does all fit. Hmm. Right, so I've put that in the chat. Hello, how are you doing, Lexi? I'm so tired. How are you doing? Yeah, I always say how are you doing, but like sometimes it's just habit. Like, how are you doing? Are you as tired as me, my fellow Aries sister? Listen, oh my God, well, obviously not then if you're listening while you work out. Jesus, give me some of that inspiration. Here, how funny is this, right? You're going to laugh at this. There's something on the wee bit that goes, oh, that's really annoying actually. I've not got the chat thing, so I'm going to have to look at the phone. But there's something about the girl from The Greatest Showman, and it says something about Zendaya and her mom, Claire. It actually says that. That's quite funny. I don't like why the hell's it showed me that? Probably because I keep seeing God, like on my shorts, it's the randomest shit ever. Like I keep seeing American food shorts, and it's always when I'm trying to fast. Like seriously, like I'm not even being funny. It's like now I'm getting being drawn the picture in New York. Yeah, it's like that's what I remember about New York. Like the food is like fucking out of this world. But I would be huge. Like I'm not even gonna lie. If I lived there, like I just phew, like yeah, food, glorious food. But yeah, I keep being shown all those shorts and yeah. As well as like it's funny, it's like a mix of like keto and healthy things. And then I get have you ever do you know the guy I mean? He's from New York and he's like, you want to try this burger? And he just starts like they're shorts, right? But he's like, it's just good. Like, you're like, oh yeah, I need that burger. Do you know what I mean? But like, it shows me at the most awkwardest moments. So I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it's kind of funny. Um, so my heart and chest and head. Oh my God, that's quite interesting because what I was going to wait a minute, I'll read what you said first. My heart and chest and head are being weird again. Like feels like I'm having a heart attack, laugh my ass off. I don't want to be working out. Trust me. Oh, well, I'm sending you. Oh, thank you for the donation. I'm sending you lots of love for that. Um, and I'll crack on with your cards because nobody's here right now. But what I was going to say is that actually feels in line with, I thought, to be honest, I don't know how deep I want to go with like tapping in the same shit that I do on the daily videos because I'm just really not in the mood for it, but that could all change. So that might be something to do with the message too. Like maybe you're going to go from like 0 to 100. Like you're going to go from being in the winter feels to springing into action with something. Um, but it's like I pulled two cards before I came on, and it was from the Divine Masculine sort of type cards, and it was like one that was talking about being afraid and being afraid to come back because someone realized and they ran from themselves. And the other one was like, I'm coming back and I'm sorry and I'll make it right. So it's like, it's just kind of funny because I kind of felt with the way that I felt about coming on here, which was not that enthusiastic. I was even like, why the fuck did I plan this? But I think it's to channel the energy of like, feel that fuck it, like, feel the fear and do it anyway. Because I don't get afraid to do lives. It's just when I've not got energy, like, I don't, I mean, it's not, I can't really describe it. I just don't want to do it. Um, But then when I start doing it, I actually have a lot of fun. And that's why I never said, oh, I'm only going to be an hour or whatever, because I might not, it might be ages. Um, but anyway, so sorry to hear that, Lexi, but I feel you're not alone there. Like, I feel there might be a few people feeling that way. Right. So I'm just looking at my own thing. So, uh, it would be helpful if I actually had them through here. So, are you fussy about wanting it to be astrology cards? That's so funny. All the other cards I brought, I mean, I can go and get them. I, I forgot to. I've got like I've got the Moonology ones, but they aren't the ones I meant. I better get them, eh? Because other people might be fussy about that shit. Um, yeah, hold that thought. I'll go and get those cards that I meant. Ugh. You know what? I can't find them. Me and my bright ideas, I can't fucking find them, but I picked up this deck, so this will do. I'll use other good decks, right? Fuck the astrology. Do I need to change the whole thing? Do I need to change it? So people might come in and be like, oh, oh, the sacred union's on the bottom, balancing masculine and feminine, beloved within inner and outer relationships. Right, so I've got these ones. I'll just tidy this shit up for a minute. Right, I know what. Right, I've got a feeling what ones you would like. So yeah, I've got some astrology ones, but it's just the moonology ones. I meant my other one, but I mean, they're not that exciting, so you're not missing out that much. I need to find them. Not fussy. That's great. Good. That makes my life a lot easier. So but I just need to say the same thing when people come on. It's not what it says in the thing. So it's false advertising. Wait a minute, I'm going to need to. That's so funny. Oh fuck it, it's not. It's kind of the same. Fuck it, it's just different cards. People don't. People usually say whatever. I don't. I never used to specify. Um. Right. Let's just see. So I'm going to pull this up. What does Lexi need to know right now? What does Lexi need to know right now? So these are the ones that I'm doing for people for free. So I'm just going to do your free one first. What does Lexi need to know right now? And remember, when I'm saying Lexi's, this could actually make sense to a lot of other people as well. You and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So there might be stuff there coming up about family or healing your feminine energy, mother healing, things to do with feelings. Oh my God, interesting. And then we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. And I'm saying interesting because Cancer and Capricorn are opposites. And then we've got surrender to the divine full moon behind that. So yeah, this full moon in Libra coming up on Monday is quite significant for you because I really do feel that with the opposite signs. So you're balancing your feelings out with that more kind of practical, everyday, grounded, earthy, paying the bills, looking after the house. Yeah, really, but actually, it's kind of what I said. Like when I saw that Sacred Union card, I feel that's you balancing your own inner masculine and feminine. Right, okay, that's interesting. Right, so let's see if there's a theme when I do other people's cards. And now, what I think I'd like to do is use this deck. So I don't know if I've ever used this deck with you before, but I'm going to pull. Will I use all three cards from this? It's funny because I emailed before I saw you. We're going live asking what the fuck the planets are doing right now. Oh, right, interesting. Ah, well, A lot, because, well, the biggest thing is the lunar eclipse full moon in Libra, which is conjunct the south node in Libra. Because it's really funny, when I was doing the shorts, I was at half asleep. It was last week sometime when I filmed. I think it was Friday last week or something. Um, and I didn't even realize, like I said, that it was the south node would be conjunct the moon, but I wasn't even clicking that it was the it was the full moon. So it's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And depending on where it is in your chart, it could be extra exhausting. Like for me, I know that that is a really, really exhausting one. So I'm not just saying, oh, I'm exhausted because it's like I've got a funeral tomorrow. But I mean, it isn't obviously ever a nice experience. You feel like you're in a bit of no man's land, but it's also because of where that is energetically for me. It's like a bit of an ending anyway, and full moons are endings. So um yeah, it's wise to note where that is for you. Um yeah, and then Chiron is conjunct the North Node, isn't it? And actually, wait a minute, I think it's conjunct Mercury as well. I should have looked at that before, but let me just look now. So, healing words or harmful words is what springs to mind there. Yeah, Mercury's at 19 and Node's at 15. Chiron, yeah, Chiron, the wounded healer, is actually conjunct Mercury right now. So they're both in Aries. So communication. So I think it's, yeah, really wise for people to remember that, well, we're in the shadow of Mercury retrograde, which starts on April Fools, and no, I'm not joking. So it's really wise to get those healing conversations in before April Fools, because yeah, things can get a lot muddled, a lot cloudier and muddled up in Mercury retrograde. But I was born with Mercury retrograde. There's a lot of good things about it too. But like I've said in all the videos, I've found the last few Mercury retrogrades to be really a fucker. So, um, but I might have a wee look and see. I mean, I might just do that now. I'm in that mood. I'm just going to look, and I hate sometimes I do this and I'm like, shit, the person's chart isn't on my thing. But I think I did add you the last time we spoke, didn't I? Because for some reason I keep singing that Drake song, The Motto. And it's like, it's been on a shorts and I don't even know the word, but I'm like hearing the wee tune in my head. So I don't know what that means to someone. Maybe somebody else is doing that too, but it's making me laugh because I don't even know the words or anything. I'm just hearing the message. The tune. Wait a minute. Where is it? Da 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 da. Is that you though? I don't know too many Lexis. Yes, that is you. Right, so like, sometimes I've read people's charts that aren't even their charts. They're like, yeah, that all makes sense. I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't looking at yours. That's the proof that I read people's souls. I blew a very grounded triple earth best friend of mine's head off with that. Like, what I mean? She just couldn't work out how that was possible when I done that with her flatmate. It's quite funny. Like, she told me she was born the 13th of October or something, and she was born the 13th of November, and like, I'd heard her wrong. Um, oh, right, right. Pluto is like kind of conjunct your Neptune there, but you're going to be like that for a while. So the huge transformation. Like, moving on. And what else can I see here? Oh, fuck, that's what it is. Shit. The North Node is good. This is an important time for you. That's why I don't always get drawn to look, because again, I'd be here all night, but I don't always get drawn to look at people's charts. It's conjunct your sun. It's actually conjunct your sun and your Venus. Yeah, so you could be like, if you're having any kind of weird feelings about, just I don't know, like how you look and all that as well. That can come up like that too. I mean, I think it can go either way. You can either start feeling quite good about yourself, which isn't that maybe what that song is? Is that the one that's like feeling myself? That I think it is that. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I was hearing it before. Um, I don't know. It could either be empowering or it could bring up kind of, quite raw insecurities and stuff like that. But it's important. It's a raw time for you. And sorry, I can't fucking see the chat because it's deciding not to show me. So now I need to go back to the. Oh, hello, Brianna. How are you doing? Oh dear. So that did resonate, right? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't die, Lexi. You look beautiful. That red is lovely on you. Hot mama. Thank you. Thank you. I made an effort. I've not been wearing makeup or like getting dressed very often. I've been in my jammies, so it's a bit of a shock to the system, but I need to get used to it. Right. Okay, let's see. So let's pull the first card. What is the first thing that Lexi needs to know right now? So Lexi, how do you want me to do it? Do you want me to just pull three random cards, or do you want me to do the raw insecurities? Yeah. I'm going through a bit of that myself, because like my Venus isn't too far off the degree of yours. So, but yours is that it could be a bit stronger for you. It's raw, you know what I mean? It's like raw emotions. Um, but as a professor on one of my counselling courses said to everyone, and I'm like, is he being a cheeky C word, or is that a compliment? I give people the gift of rawness. Yes, I fucking do, and I'm proud of it. I think it was a backhanded compliment. Yeah, do you want me to do past, present, future, or do you want me to just pull three random cards? Live, laugh, love. Why are you saying live, laugh, love? And by the way, I need to look up the lyrics of that, so it's fucking annoying. It's like I'm not going to stop hearing it until I know. I don't know if I mean, it always means something to me, doesn't it? But it's like it's more just that actually, for once, I've actually no fucking idea, to be honest. Maybe somebody else has just heard the song or something. Is that the same one? Right, that's the one I'm hearing. To me, this is about ego. Rispling, got a condo and biscuit, still getting brain from the thing. How you feel, 25 shading on, 25 mil. Yeah, it's about ego. Because like I said, I don't like the words, but I just love the tune. So there might be something about ego here. Again, this is the collective, I don't know. I'll fucking tap into that later, but it's just quite funny because I'm like, past, present, future. Right, okay. Is there really 9 people in? Oh my God, Brianna, I didn't even. That's hilarious. What's up, homies? Yes. Hello, fucking 8 people. I didn't even notice that. That you can do if you're new, that's a lot for us guys. When it goes past 10, it's like, oh my God. If you want a free card, I'm just doing Lexi's first. So I'll do people's free cards after that. That's hilarious. What's up, homies? I don't know why I'm finding that so funny. Yes, welcome. Right, that's too funny. Right, so what have we got for the past card for, for Lexi? Oh, now I've been drawn the big sunflower up there. Oh shit, I put that heater on and it's actually not that cold. If I start going the same colour as my jumper, you know why. Right, so trust. We have trust in reverse. That doesn't sound very good. It's not in reverse, so I'm not going to read these in reverse unless I say it. But let's just see. This is for the past. So we have desert vision. The desert seems parched and devoid of life, yet it is to the desert that spiritual sojourners, I don't know how to say that, so, sojourners, Sojourners. Never, I don't know, guys. Go to gain messages from the creator. Traditionally, the desert is a place of spiritual cleansing, renewal, and profound healing visions. Just as desert terrains can feed our souls, they also nourish lands thousands of miles away. And yes, this is like what I've been saying about this is why people go on a vision quest or like a sweat lodge to really connect with the divine. Like you can do that in all these different ways. For example, the Sahara Desert and the Amazon rainforest are a great distance from each other. One is vast, dry area of sand and scrub, while the other is moist, lush, and green. And yet they're connected. Annually, thousands of tons of nutrient-rich dust from the Sahara crosses continents in the upper atmosphere and deposits vital oh, for fuck's sake, what's all these words? Phosphorus, I don't know how to say that, and other minerals in that to the Amazon, which is needful of those exact nutrients. Okay, there's the boring bit. So let's read the good bit of the card. The sacred, well, you might not find it boring, but I do. So, the sacred landscape wants you to know this is a powerful and important card to receive, even when things seem parched or not fruitful. So, remember, this is about the past, even when things have not seemed fruitful. A deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate, trust those nudges from the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. That'll be Melchizedek, the one I can't say, Melchizedek, the one that is my guide too, and I can't even say his name. Melchizedek, that's how I worked out to say it. I think it's Melchizedek. We're going to go with that, right? Um, you're now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Oh my God, drop the mic. She's back. She's back meaning me. Me as being the vessel, just bringing through God's message. But that is what I just said, looking at your chart, isn't it? This is an important time for you. And this card seems to be saying the same. So, you are open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. I agree with that, looking at your chart. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. And even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, know that other areas are being fertilized for a resplendent future. Have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. Oh, I love it. Right, these cards are quite good for the free ones because they're not too long. Right, what have we got for the present for Lexi then? I actually only had half of the deck, and then I found the other half when I went through to search for the cards I was meant to be using. But we were always meant to be using these ones. See how it works? What have we got for the present card for Lexi? Remember, this could make sense to anybody else as well. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Oh, but so's that. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. But look, stillness, and it's a swan. And swans always feel like true love. So I feel this is like about falling in love with yourself. Like think about what I said about how right when I itch my nose, if you're new, that's the loved ones of spirit coming in. So yeah, I really do feel this is about like your guides wanting to work with you about acceptance. It's something about acceptance and look, blessings as well. So wait a minute, let's read this one though. Stillness. So yeah, love the colours. Stillness. So this is the present energy. Frozen tundra. The tundra is a stark and severe landscape found in both the southern and northern hemispheres. It is usually bereft of most plant and animal life and can only support very low-growing plants such as mosses and lichen? I don't know. The soil is frozen year-round and it is possible for trees to grow in that barren landscape. In the winter, the landscape is very cold and dark. And then look at what I said about, when I was describing me still being in the winter fields, that all means something to either you or someone watching. And wild winds surge across the desolation. Even in the summer, the land remains frozen, although the surface can be soggy and covered with lakes, marshes, ponds, and bogs that become havens for millions of migrating birds. That's so interesting because I was getting images of that film that I spoke about a few weeks ago there, that's about like the marshland and all that. It's quite interesting. The sacred landscape wants you to know. Take a step back from a project, situation, or relationship, even if just for a few moments. Mend bridges, and that's what the Libra full moon is about on Monday. Slow down, breathe, be still, and go within. Trust, listen to your inner voice, but trust as well. That was the card before. Take time to connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, and spiritual guardians. And I did just say something like that in the last one, didn't I? That your getter was that in this card or whatever. Listen to your higher self. Timing is everything. This is not a good time to start a new cycle. Wait, incubate, fix things that need fixing, heal things that need healing, and think things through. So that actually feels like that's really picking up on the Mercury retrograde vibe that we're going to be in soon. But we're not in it yet, guys. We're in the pre-shadow bit. I think I said post-shadow earlier. That's after it, isn't it? Think things through. Forgive yourself and others. If things seem barren or even bleak, hold on. Hold on for just one more day. Forgot the words. Just as the migrating birds find new life in the tundra marshes in the summer, you too will expand once again during the coming fall in your life. I think it's a bit similar to what I said about myself. Like, you might be finding it hard to kind of get your energy back. Do you know what I mean? Um, right, right. You are talking about leg warmers. Fuck knows how you went from that to leg warmers. Right. What what have we got for Lexi's future card? So trust, stillness, and focus. Oh, I love it. Oh, and it's a leopard, a snow leopard. Ah. This is one of my guides. Snow leopards. So I said that in the video that I done for today. My animal guides always show up in everything that I do because it's me that's channeling it. So focus. But when I'm saying it's mine, it's because it could be like yours as well. You know what I mean? Whoever's resonating. So let's read focus. Snowy mountain peak. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents a pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the tops of mountains were the resting point of the gods and celestial beings. The sacred landscape wants you to know what you focus on is what you pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. That's a problem for us Aries placements, isn't it, Lexi? Especially when your sun and your moon is there. But you can do it. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you're concentrating on one path. Yeah, one thing only. There's a book about that. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you'll see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. So stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness. You are close to the heavenly realms. Oh, very exciting. I feel like I do want the. Yeah, these. I brought these through. So that makes sense. Seems like things do need fixing. Right, well, I hope that gave you some. Oh my God, there's 10 people now. 10 people. Are you just watchers? Does anyone want a free card? Is Brianna still here? Do you want a free card, Brianna? Right, I'm going to do one more card for Lexi, or maybe a few more, depending on if people talk or not, and then I still just honestly, I think it's as well, right? See, because I haven't been putting my contacts in very much. That makes me instantly feel really tired as well. But I'm not kidding. Like, what time is it? Yeah, it's 7:30. Sometimes I go to my bed now. I don't go to sleep, but I go to my bed. Um, what have we got? What else for Lexi? Oh, I need to stop talking about bed. I get tired. Okay, so oh my God, I love it with that. This wasn't even this. Yeah, well, it's not meant to be there, but it's there. So there we go. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family, and that's what we are right now. Soul fam. So and priest, no, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Yeah, I told you this is like it's if you can get through the rawness of right now. It's an important time for you, like stepping into your true self, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So I feel there's a lot of galactic energy around you. Like your energy is really mirroring the collective divine masculine energy, what I've picked up on. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Yeah, that's a card I always uh, seem to pull whenever I'm doing the collective ones too. Right, so um definitely hard, especially with ADD. Yes, I hear you, sister. Right, okay, let's see. What have we got for Brianna? So I hope that made sense to you, Lexi, and thanks for that. And anybody else that's lurking on the chat, don't be shy. Just speak up if you want a card, and I'll pull you one. I tell you what, it's awkward, isn't it? Right. So rather than saying, "Can I have a card?" because not everyone can do that, what to do is just put like a wee heart emoji and the prayer emoji. And then, no, wait a minute. Yeah, you can do that if you want. I actually meant to say the card emoji and a prayer emoji. And then that means card, please. Do you know what I mean? Rather than you don't actually have to say it, if that makes it a little bit easier for people. Yes, Palladians, yeah, does very much feel like that energy. Um, oh God, what have we got for Brianna? So look, everything means something. So look, Brianna, as I yawned and I was like very like tired as I read your card, I pulled you relax, new moon in Cancer. So again, a bit like these were the ones I pulled for Lexi just before you arrived there. It's, Cancer is the fourth house. It's about family. It's about soul family. It's about your feelings. It's also on the shadow side about trauma, repressed emotions. But it's about sleep, and getting extra rest, mothering yourself, healing your feminine energy, all these kind of things. So I really do feel this full moon in Libra, it's wanting you to find the balance. I mean that's what it is for all of us to find the balance, but it's the full moon in Libra can often really show you where you're out of balance, is what I find reading for other people and for myself. Like I said, a Libra moon is always when I slowed down more anyway, right before that Scorpio rebirth energy. But yeah, I feel you're being guided to relax for this time. Yeah, absolutely. Talk less, feel more. Last quarter moon in Pisces. So we've got a new moon in Cancer and the moon in Pisces. Hashtag all the feels. I mean, that's what the energy was recently. So it would have been Sun in Cancer. Wait a minute, it would have been Sun in Pisces, Cancer moon, and it was like swimming, like drowning in the all the feelings. So yeah, basically right now you're being asked to really slow down and tune into your feelings. So again, I'm not gonna lie, guys, some of these messages are pretty boring, but it is what it is. I feel it's like, the shift of the equinox, which, a lot of times it is actually on the 21st, like today, but it was yesterday. It's a fucking weird week. I don't like it. It's like meh. You know what I mean? That's how I feel meh. I just feel like I'm not quite out of something and I'm not quite in the next bit yet. I feel like I'm floating in the void. So I think I'm channeling divine masculine energy, to be honest, but that's how I actually feel too. So um I have a pyramid clear quartz set up for them. Oh, lovely. Perfect. We're going to get a snowstorm and it's going to be spring break. Guess I'll just sit with myself at home. Oh God. Yes. Well, I think you should do that. Just get cozy and yeah, getting all the decent cozy food and it's a snowstorm. Oh my God. It looked a bit stormy before us. Oh my God, it's went really dark all of a sudden. Before like the light went, it looked really like it was going to be, I don't know, it looked like it was going to be some kind of, like I wouldn't be surprised if there was actual thunder or something, but there wasn't. It was just grey, very grey skies. Right. Is there anybody else? Has anybody else commented? I'm pulling myself a card. And feed my kids, yeah. That would be good if you remember to do that too. That's advisable. So really make sure you've got enough food because, yes. Right. What have we got here? What do I need to know? Give me a message. What do I need to know? Me, Claire. Give me one for my divine feminine energy. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yep, makes total sense to me. I am being guided to balance my inner masculine and feminine, as we all are. But I feel it could, yeah, it's like being really guided to come back into my body a bit more and get out in the nature I'm just a bit resistant to it quite a lot of the time. I'm not even gonna lie. Talk about Newman, but I just can't get out of my fucking bed. It's like whatever energy I'm channeling, the alarm goes off and I'm just like, nah. Like I just want to sleep all the time. So like it's like I'm channeling the dark night. So that's not very fun to be honest. So if we could snap out of it, thanks. Right. What have we got for my divine masculine energy? My divine masculine energy. We can make sense for any of you out there. Slightly other half muscle. But my divine masculine energy. 2 cards. Oh, oh no, I thought it was believe in the impossible. Oh no, that's quite good. Have faith in your dreams and what do you need to release? Okay, so yeah, I will take that on board for me and you take that on board for you if this makes sense to you. So again, like I said, the full moon is about releasing because it's conjunct the South Node and because it isn't just a full moon, it's a lunar eclipse. It's life changing. It's fated and destined endings, fated and destined new beginnings. Have faith in your dreams and let go of what you know you need to release. Thank you, I'll do that. Right, so um thank you. I will work on relaxing and grounding and putting out dishes of food for the kids. Yeah, make it fun. Like proper American food. Do you know what I mean? Like I was just talking, were you here when I was saying that? That I keep being shown food shorts of like people making like big meaty, juicy burgers with like fucking 5 bits of chicken and cheese and it's just insane. Like it's absolutely insane. Like what you people call a sandwich is obscene, but it fucking looks good, right? It's like deviled eggs. That's what I love. I remember my best friend had a baby shower that was American themed in England. Don't ask. Her husband's in the Air Force, so it was like her American friends, her American friends threw the baby shower. I just happened to be down there at the time, but the food was fucking amazing. And I just always remember that. I was like, oh my God, what are they? And I could quite easily make them, but I don't think it'd be as fun. It's like mustard and shit like that, isn't it? But it was really weird because it's like, is it not like savoury and sweet? What's in it actually? I just remember I liked it. And then they had loads of like, there was like some kind of chocolate savoury dip. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Your food is just way more exciting. But like I said, I would be huge. Like I honestly would. Like I'm not meant to live there. I would yeah, unless I was going to work out like crazy, I couldn't be eating stuff like that. Um, Definitely not now I'm hitting 40 because it's like it doesn't matter how much I work out, I just seem to stay the same fucking weight. So, um, right. I appreciate that. I have to go. Love you guys. Love you too. I'll be back after my client if you're still on. Well, I might be. Yeah, deviled eggs. Proper American food. All the red dye 40. I don't, what do you mean? Like, just the way you make a hamburger and everything is like, it's just, everything's way more exciting, but like really not very healthy for you at all. But like I said, I have been getting shown too many of these food channels, shorts, like, anyway. Right, okay, so, yay! Hello, right, okay, we'll pull a card for Connor. Mayo, egg yolk, mustard, vinegar, and I don't know what else. Oh, well, can you make ones that are kind of sweet as well? But I love mustard, so that makes sense. Don't eat it enough, really, but I do love mustard. Right. What have we got for Connor? Assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. So there's something that you need to use your discernment with and assess the situation. And oh, and then we've got the same. Look at all of them, and I've just pulled the same one for you as I pulled for Brianna. And talk less, feel more. So, and also like what happened with Lexi, these are opposites. So Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. So that's actually like the card I just pulled for myself. You're being guided to balance the practical with the spiritual. So again, your inner divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Like, and I feel the Virgo is the hermit too, and Pisces is the hidden, the 12th house. So Yeah, either you've been in a time of hermit mode, big time, um, or yeah, I think it's like the messages you're still being guided to kind of just tune in. I want to get a card from here because they're a bit short and sweet and to the point, aren't they? But something about holding the opposites. There's like, oh my God, there's actually a card called that in this deck. That'd be funny if that comes out. But yeah, it does feel like everyone's cards tonight are about balancing the practical with the spiritual, the feminine with the masculine. And like I said, I really do feel because it was only the equinox yesterday and then we've got the full moon of balance on Monday. This is quite an interesting in between time these days over this weekend of like really just getting still and assessing, like, oh yeah, and that says assess the situation. I didn't even mean that. Assessing where am I out of balance? Like, where do I maybe need to take more time for myself as I get drawn to take a break? A life's work, not a season, get off the treadmill. That's hilarious because Lexi's working out. But yeah, there's something about, yeah, where do you need more rest and where do you need more action? Only you're going to know that, Connor, and whoever else resonates with that. For me, I've had quite a lot of rest and I did want to be moving my ass right about now, but this is what that looks like, sitting cross-legged like a wee monk on the couch to this. This is me taking some action, but really I need to be working out. I'm actually waiting on getting a running machine. It's just taking its time getting to me, but so I'll be joining you on that quest, my Aries sister. Right. And we've got the initiation, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. Yeah, I feel you're going through a really huge time of um healing right now, is what I'm getting from all of that. Talk less, feel more, assess the situation, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred, take a break. It's just all messages about rest and a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities, the second bloom. So there's a second chance coming up with something, so look out for that. You're very welcome. Thank you for speaking up. Always get excited when people do that. So if there's anyone else watching that would like a card, let me know. All the stuff we use to preserve our food is banned in your country and others. This includes red dye 40. Oh, right. I suppose you can get into the rabbit hole of that if you want. Well, I will now. But no, I already yeah, I already know. I mean, listen, it's not just in your country. Like in this country, it's like it just. I went down that rabbit hole like definitely 10 years ago, but I'd even say like 15 years ago. It's depressing as fuck when you actually research what is okay to eat. There's not a lot of things left to eat, so sometimes I just decide to be a rebel and pretend I don't know any of this information when I actually do. It's kind of like perfume, right? Like I just sprayed a bit of my perfume. Perfume and aftershave is complete like toxins. Honestly, it's so toxic. Like it's actually when I researched about that, it actually stops you from finding your true mate because it is disguising your natural scent, which does make sense. It's kind of like animals, isn't it? Like, God, that's really pretty crazy. So it was like it wasn't only sabotaging the twin flame unions, it was sabotaging unions of love, full stop. Everyone's fucking walking about their own person because they're wearing their fucking, you know, Calvin Klein, whatever, and Um, hello, our newly turned 40 Charlotte. How are you doing? It's super sad. That's why we have bought a cow and now getting chickens. Oh my God, yeah, you're taking it au naturel. Um, right. What's that going to do? Oh God. Um, Charlotte, would you like me to do the Libra lunar eclipse spread for you as a happy birthday? Because it's not every day you're 40. So if you would like that, I will do that for you as my gift. We have 10 acres, so I suppose do something, yes. I just don't know what... Oh, the only problem is I'm going to need that phone because I've got the spread that I use is on that phone. But don't worry, I can put these on this phone. I'm in like total chill mode if you haven't noticed. So that's how we're rolling with this. So, I've done other videos for today too, but I'll have to publish them after I get off here. And I've done like the shortest video for tomorrow ever. Did somebody just fucking leave? Or were we already on? I'm like, I'm sure, I'm sure somebody just fucking unsubscribed as we're live. Well, fucking see you later then. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Cheeky bastards. Anyway, sorry. I just thought that was quite funny. 1 minute we're on 935, the next minute we're on 934. Bye. They're not in residence if I've hit on any more guys, so oh dear. Right, okay. So let's find the screenshot. Right, it was this one. So the questions are, what kind of karmic or ancestral pattern is ready to be released? How am I ready to evolve? What must I listen to at this time? And what can I consciously let go of? If you would like that, Charlotte. And if Charlotte agrees, it's probably going to make sense to everyone. That, you know, not everyone, but oh, thank you. Yes, please. It's been a rough and emotional week. Yes, I gathered that from what you had said to me. So I'm sorry to hear that. That's pretty shit. Right. Okay. So when I read that, and when I've been doing anybody's cards, I'm sending you healing with it as well. So what did I use earlier? What's the question? What kind of karmic or ancestral pattern is ready to be released? Right. Let's use these cards that I used earlier. Oh, I've got these two actually as well. You gave them me. I don't even know how that. So I was about to sing mixed. I don't know how to sing. I don't know what the tune is. Mixed emotions. I'll use them after. Angry. Angry's on the bottom. Mad, furious, enraged. Creative. Free. Right. I'll use them for the collective. I think that's a bit intense to use it for. I won't do that to you, Charlotte. Unless you don't mind. I'll use that for personal sessions. That's quite deep. But there's anger in the collective. I'll tap into that. Right. So what have we got? What kind of karmic or ancestral pattern is ready to be released for Charlotte? So I am using the Dark Goddess card, so it can come out with some quite intense cards, but we'll just see what comes out. What is being... Oh, wait a minute. Did I pick up the past life cards? Because that would have been quite fun. I'll go and get them, right? Because I want to get them. If you're open to me tapping in your past lives. Right. Please, Jesus, send me the strength to tidy up all those cards. Right. Right. So, wait, right, I put them here. Yes. What kind of karmic or ancestral pattern is ready to be released for Charlotte? Loss. Right, yeah. So you're ready, you're ready to release the feeling of lack and loss. That's what I'm getting from that, right? So there's no more kind of not having enough or something, and to step into your sovereignty. Oh, I love it. Right. So we'll put them there so that I can see them while I'm doing this. And what do we need to know about a past life for Charlotte? Linked to what's coming through here. What kind of karmic or ancestral pattern is ready to be released from one of Charlotte's past lives? If you'll be so kind as to let us know. persecution or inquisition. So this feelings, yeah, these did kind of do fit. So what's an ancestral pattern that is ready to be released, that could be holding you back, is the feeling that you might be persecuted in some kind of way, for stepping into your full sovereignty. Now, obviously, guys, if you're keeping up with this, we don't consciously think about this, right? It's like unconsciously whirling about there, that it's like this feeling of, what's going to happen if I step into my full power? Like something bad's going to happen. It's quite a common thing to happen at angels, but nothing bad's going to happen at all when you step into that sovereignty, because you've got angelic helpers all around you. And 40 figured Atlantis scribe or writer. Oh my God, and they all came out together. And I did pull dolphins. I don't think I've. Oh no, it was. On the one that I done for the collective, I pulled dolphins as well, because it was just based. That one was really positive. Whoever resonates with that, it was all about following your happiness and everything. But look, there's two dolphins, and if you watch that one too, there was dolphins there. But Atlantis and scribe, like, so I feel it's like maybe you were persecuted in the times of Atlantis or something. Because look, a 40 figure, like, you could have went down, you could have done time or something, Charlotte. I don't know, we won't dig too deep in it here, but there's something about writing being important. Might want to meditate on, see if anything comes through. But yeah, persecution, authority figures, yeah, vows and knighthood. Vows. Yeah, so maybe you like made a vow or something and it's like held you back in this, like. Right. How am I ready to evolve? So how is Charlotte ready to evolve with whatever all of that means? Like I said, I could go into that forever, but it might actually. I might actually wait a minute. Let's see if an Atlantis card. I'm quite interested. How's Charlotte ready to evolve from all of that? Whatever all of that is all about. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Yeah, I think there is something about something in a past life holding you back. I mean, I think that's the case for everyone, but messenger Sirius energy bringing harmony and balance, and that's what you're here to do as a Libra moon. Oh, this is your full moon as well. I said that to you in email, didn't I? So this is your full moon, your lunar eclipse. This is a huge, huge time of releasing the past. Of course, the full moons are endings, and this is a full moon of balance, love, peace, partnership, inner union as well, which will be why all the inner union messages keep coming out. But because it's conjunct the South Node in Libra, it really is about letting go of the past. So that makes sense why, again, past life stuff is coming out because I'm using the past life cards. But you know what I mean? It's like it's time to address whatever this is, if this is resonating. Might come out. It might come up when we do the train. Can't fucking speak. The train thing. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yeah. So again, but in this, it might be that you're unconsciously holding on to some kind of fear. That comes from a past life. So that's why it needs to be. It needs to be released because you're not in that life anymore, and that's why I love this stuff. Right. So happily, there's always something interesting revealed. Went on a pilgrimage to my place of birth last weekend. Oh, wow. That's interesting, by the way, because the pilgrim card keeps coming up in this deck. And I actually had to Google it on that video if you didn't see, because I was like, what does that mean again now? So now I know what I've started shuffling these, so maybe we need to pull a card from this. But yeah, that sounds fascinating. So, why am I shuffling these? The king. Oh, so again, that could be balancing your own divine masculine energy. There is what I get from that. Yeah, and discovering the hidden gems within. And the temple. That could be like what you're talking about there. I did cut it on the shapeshifter as well, so beware of shape. Oh my God, the king and the queen. Look, now we've got the queen. So yeah, balance. See what I said about balance, the Libra full moon, balancing your feminine and masculine energy, and just being aware of the shapeshifters around you, and something about the temple. So I always feel the temple is about, honoring our temple, like probably encouraging us all to get back into that new beginnings vibe and setting off on the right foot, as I've just been talking about food I shouldn't be eating and everything. Again, I'm not eating this. I just keep seeing this amazing, like amazing American like food shorts and that, and I'm like, I need to unsubscribe from this shit. Um, right. What have we got? So, how is Charlotte ready to evolve? Oh my God, look at this. Wisdom. It fits. Wisdom and success. That's how you're ready to evolve. You're ready to release whatever shit that is that's holding you back. Because although I love Atlantis, I feel very connected to. I feel connected. What do I not feel connected to? Basically, Atlantis, Lemuria, Palladians, you name it. But that's quite common when I do past life regressions with people in particular. That a lot of their lives from Atlantis are quite traumatizing. Do you know what I mean? Like so, and that one doesn't feel there will have. I wouldn't know for definite unless we done an actual past life regression about this, but there will be positive things to take from it. But that feels like there's something that you don't want to be carrying around. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is and I just opened the book at abundance. So anyway, right. So going forward, look at abundance going forward. Yeah. So there's something that's like not. Yeah. So yes, release that energy. Um, wisdom. Let's read this. So, I told you I would get in the past lives eventually. I would have liked it if it was in Pisces season because that is past lives, but I'll make peace with the fact that it doesn't make sense to be doing it in Aries season. Right, so, but like I said before, like with my fourth house being in Pisces, like I'm all about past lives all the time. So, really, we can do it whenever. So, wisdom, depth of the sea. The surface of the sea can be, so keep in mind, this is how are you ready to evolve? The surface of the sea can be choppy and turbulent, but when we sink down into the depths or our surroundings are completely different, often there's a stillness below. In other cases, the surface of the sea might be placid, yet down in the liquid blue are a myriad of creatures and a variety of seaweeds. A vast community of creatures is eating, mating, giving birth, and dying. Oh Christ, they're having a party down there, aren't they? I hope they're not all doing all of that in the one day. What we see on the sea's surface has very little to do with what is occurring below. The sacred landscape wants you to know things are not as they seem. Look beneath the surface in your life. For example, you might feel that you aren't making progress on a particular project, yet beneath the surface, things are happening. Or you might be going through a stormy cycle. Oh, and you did say that you feel like that. This card is letting you know that even though the surface of your life might be a bit rocky or wobbly, in a deeper place, all is well and serenity and peace are emerging. Things that may seem challenging will later be revealed to have been beneficial. So that's quite a deep message. What must I listen to at this time? This deck. So what must Charlotte listen to at this time? Now, I'm interested because there's the Oracle card, there's the Seer, there's the Shaman. There's quite like a lot of wise elder energy in this deck. Because it's ancestors, it's angels and ancestors. So oh yeah, the angels came out, so let's see what comes out. What must Charlotte listen to at this time? Listen to your heart. Before the card comes out, I can tell you right now, listen to your heart. Do 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 do. Na, 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 na. And I don't know the words, but listen to your heart. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. And of course, it's ignite your passions in Aries season. Again, I would have a like, this is what I mean, like an Aries Sun, Leo Moon. I'm normally like fucking high as a kite, and I'm just like, I'm trying to get in the mood, and I just can't. Like, I'm like, even sitting here, it's like I'm uncomfortable, and I'm like, I just need to be in my bed right now. So, anyway, you might be feel like this too. Do you feel like this is how I feel, Charlotte? So, I don't know if you feel like this too, but basically, there's something coming in here about like listening to your intuition about what would ignite that passion, like what would feel fun for you. Because that's what Aries season's all about, is following your passions, following what's fun. New beginnings, change. Yeah, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. And again, Libra full moon, your full moon is about peace as well. So it's about Yeah, I really do feel this full moon on Monday, onwards. And in the build up to it, it's about releasing what upsets the piece for you. What's that saying? Whatever creates kind of chaos, just totally releasing that and embracing more of what brings in the fun, but also the peace. So if you can identify what it is that's bringing a chaotic energy. Oh, and two cards came out. Love and let yourself be loved. And that's why they made me say it. I did feel shaman was going to come out. Shaman, trust in the higher forces. So I really do feel like you're being guided to like spend quite a bit of time in meditation. And there's something around like, letting yourself receive that love that you deserve. Like you giving yourself that love. Because of that, bringing harmony and balance in. Because like I said when I was doing somebody else's card, the Libra full moon always shows us. Well, you are Libra moon, but the Libra full moon always shows you where you're out of balance. So it's no different this time round, guys. Right, so what can Charlotte consciously let go of? What cards will I use? I think these ones. I keep getting songs stuck in my head. Now I'm fucking singing Roxette. Um, what can Charlotte consciously let go of? Love it when that happens. And it is the new moon in Libra. Well, it's a full moon in Libra, but new moon in Libra, know you're loved. So it's the same message that what you can consciously let go of is any kind of feelings of not feeling good enough or anything about not feeling good enough or self-worth or anywhere where you're overgiven to others and where you need to fill up your own cup. I think it's a bit boring messages tonight, guys, but it seems to be the same messages for everyone. Yeah, look, full moon, surrender to the divine. That's where I think the balance needs to come in. It makes sense to me. It's your full moon. If you're going through a challenging time, it's like this is a time, because remember, this is a full moon reading, so it's time for you to receive back uh, early next week. Adjustments are required and a personal issue reaches resolution. Oh, and so it's full moon in Cancer, that's feelings, family, soul family. So that's the adjustments that are required. It's for you to receive back what you give out. And it started with tonight by me saying that. So there you go. Well, I hope you got something from that. I do actually want to shuffle these. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. It's because I can't see the chat on this. Serenading me as well. I've been feeling uncomfy all day. Only just take my shoes off. Self-love came up earlier today too, so definitely ringing true for me. All right. Well, yeah, Charlotte, I was saying to Lexi there that yeah, I do feel the whatever astrology I read out there before I forgot already. What is it? The North Node conjunct Mercury. Um oh no, it's Chiron. See, I need to look. It's funny how, some people can remember from their mind. I can't. Like I need to look. Um Yeah, the North Node and Chiron. So like your destiny and the wounded healer are pretty much conjunct. And Mercury is our communication. I do feel that could be like I said to Lexi, it could be like insecurities coming up around wherever it is in your chart. But it could also just be like it could be like where people are not speaking to themselves very nicely either. So look out for that. Anybody that's doing that in your own mind, like beating yourself up a bit. Or you could go the other way and feel empowered. Just very raw energy. But for you, Charlotte, as well, like that, the South Node in Libra. I wonder what degree you're. Wait a minute, I'm going to look actually what your moon is. So let's just. Have I not done this before? Is this not going to come up the problem where you're not on this phone? It is. Okay, I can. No, I thought I'd fixed that. Oh, there. Right, okay. What have we got? I'm actually falling asleep. Right. God has spoken. Look at the card. I can't even look at what I've been saying and look at the card. Balance, work, rest, and play. Is that not nuts? So I think this is for a lot more than Charlotte. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. So it could even be that, that it's like full moon in Libra. So, the opposite of Libra is Aries. It's time to have some fun. Like Aries is about fun, play. That's where you need to balance the scales. So yeah, I'm glad I shuffled again to get that. And then just in case you didn't know and you needed to hear it, but you do know, wise soul, your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. So yeah, there's definitely some ancient wise soul vibes coming through there. Right, so something with Chiron, yes. Okay, that's the way David's like says, like, oh, it's something to do with Chiron. Right, you're very, very welcome. Right, okay. Is there anybody else that would like a card before I go if you haven't had one? What time is it? Oh yeah, because it is. I did think I would, for once, I did actually think I would be about an hour. Right, so Michelle hasn't actually, oh wait a minute. Nix had said, so she's not here, so I will just do her cards. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I think Nix is the only person that put a comment. So I'll do Nix and I'll do Michelle and then I'll not go. I'll do some collective energy, but what I'll do is I actually got this deck that I haven't used for, I don't know, 6 months or something. It's like one of my animal decks I felt guided to, so I think it's definitely time for a haircut, guys, eh? Like, Jesus. It's like so long. It's actually went really nice though, because I didn't wash it for ages. I was just kept putting my hat on, so it's like I think I'd silky smooth. But it was really just in case I decided to go to the 40th tomorrow. Wait a minute, it's not tomorrow. I keep getting confused. Tomorrow's Friday, and I've got the 40th on Saturday, but I don't how I'm just I can't switch modes like that fast, and I'm not going to drink either. And you kind of need to drink to. I'm not drinking it either. So it's like so I just don't. And my friend knows that. If she's so it's a bit too close for me, right? Okay, so but it was in case, it was in case because then I could easily curl my straight hair. Because I don't like to wear my natural curls to a party. That's not because I wear that all the time. It's boring. Um, what have we got for next? What have we got for next? We have focus on the positive, new moon in Sagittarius. I'm good at helping people do that because I am moon in Sag. But yeah, focus on the positive. I know it's easier said than done. And we've got two new moon cards, and we've got a new start is coming, new moon. So look out for the next new moon. The next new moon is the big solar eclipse, the new moon in Aries on the 8th there. So and nothing is ever going to be quite the same after that one, let me tell you. In fact, wait a minute, Lexi. Fucking hell, that's pretty much right. Your birthday's no wonder I'm saying this is a really important time for you. Your birthday's like 2 days before that massive eclipse. So your birthday's like on the dark moon. Wow. Kids just came back, so I'm popping off. We'll catch up what I missed for my reading for my birthday. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lexi. Right, so what have we got for Michelle? But yeah, that's why it's a huge time of change for everyone, but that's quite powerful. Right, what have we got for Michelle? Oh, that one again that I was mentioning at the start, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So this is obviously a really big theme for people about balance and see what I mean? Balance in anything, whether it's work, rest, and play, your health. I don't know, like blah blah blah. I could go on and on and on, like hermit mode and socializing. Because, like you said, like to be honest with you, if I didn't have a funeral, like literally right, I mean, it's kind of like 4 days of funerals, isn't it? It's like if I didn't have like that right before that, I would make an effort to go because it's like, you know what I mean? Like I've been in hermit mode for too long, but that is just too, like I said, like I just feel, yeah, that's just going to be far too overwhelming for me. Like no way. Like right now, that's how I feel. I think I'm likely to change. And then my sister was like, "Do you want to look after the kids?" And I was like, "Oh." But you know, you're like, you don't want to commit to stuff like that because it's not overnight anyway. But it's like, yeah. Anyway, balance spirituality and practicality. So there's something about balancing your feminine and masculine, your logical and your intuition, blah 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 blah. So whatever that means to you, Michelle. Responsibilities, having fun, you know, it's all this kind of stuff. And detoxify, full moon in Taurus. Yeah, so it's time to let go. So although it's a full moon in Libra, like I said, when it's conjunct the South Node, which is the past, it's time to really detoxify of any bad habits, karmic cycles, anything that you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore, or I don't want to be around these people anymore. I don't want to live my life this way. This is a brilliant full moon next week to let that shit go. That could even be like working too hard. You know what I mean? Like balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's like um yeah, doing something to feed your soul a bit. Oh, have you got to go as well? Bye. Right. Okay. Well, I think I've done everybody that requested before. So let's just do some collective and then let's go put my bed, guys. Because I had my bath not long before coming here. I just need to put my jammies on and go to bed. Right. Okay. So, um, and I will be back to sessions, but as you can see, because I'm still not firing with all cylinders, when have I ever? But oh look, there's a no, it's a magpie. I thought it was a crow because there's the crow moon as well. But there's a crow on the front of the box. Maybe that's why I was guided to these. Um, somebody had already asked if because they'd booked their session before if I was about next week, and I will. I'm planning to get back to work kind of Wednesday, Thursday. But it depends how I'm finding that Scorpio moon. Most of the time, that's when I'm back to, that's like my rebirth energy. But um, definitely, like the start of April will be when I'm mostly doing sessions. But like I said, I am planning to. I know that I've got at least somebody if they're still wanting to do that on the Wednesday or the Thursday. So you can just email and see where I'm at. Right, what have we got? Let's do one for the Divine Feminine Collective and the Divine Masculine Collective. Like I said, there's a fear. Yeah, there's a fear. There's an energy of like someone being afraid to return because like they've realized that they were running from themselves and wondering if when they come back, you're still going to be there or be interested. And yeah, just this feeling of like somebody's coming back, but they're scared. That's what I'm getting. Actually, you know what? I need to shuffle them to. Let's just see what else comes out. Anything else you want to add to that? The collective of divine masculines. What do you want to say? And I need to get my cards, don't I? See, that's what we need. That's what has been imbalanced. We haven't had the feminines because, like I said, I feel it's symbolic of the masculines were maybe left in the dark or something. They work out for them. So that's what makes it. That's what makes sense to me because my cards are buried under a whole of the other cards. Let me message you. If I don't reply, I'm planning on what to say. So there's so many fucking. Sorry, I just have to. What about when somebody else has replied for like fucking years? Anyway, I get stressed when you message me again asking what's wrong. Who the fuck does this? My collective doesn't do this shit. My collective doesn't do this. If you do, book a session. That no. Nothing was wrong, but now it is because I feel paranoid that I've done something wrong. Don't rush me. So if anybody is doing that out there, fucking cut it out. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what else? That's funny. What else? Oh dear. It's like, I have to say this, but sometimes when I've got people's general readings and they're like, if your masculine's a bit quiet today, it's like, uh, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, kind of like all the time. Oh, I've got tears coming out my eyes. Fucking made myself laugh. Right, okay. Oh, do you know what? I should have said that. I was going to say there's another card in this deck that is actually more positive than the one I just read, and I've just pulled it. I'm messaging you. There is so much I want to say to you. Expect a message from me soon. So now it actually does make sense. So you might not have been doing that actual thing, but maybe you were at one point where you were desperate to get some sort of contact or an answer for some reason, and because you've just left this person be, they're messaging you and they're quite excited about it, but they are afraid from what I said before. And I'm understanding, I'm facing my truths and I'm going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose here and I want to be able to work on that. Sorry, I'm still really laughing at what I said. Right. What else have we got here? What's going on with this deck? I don't I put these decks together, right? But it's like they don't really go because they're not the same shape, but I can't separate them now. They've been together a long time. I'm channeling something else there too, you know what I mean? You've been together in many lifetimes. Synchronicity and true love. That wasn't even that's funny because the true love card from the other deck was staring at me, and now I've just pulled the other one. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. True love comes when you least expect it. Yeah, so there obviously is some kind of message coming for somebody watching this and a union. Oh my God. Now we know why we got them to you got me to do this. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. But that doesn't surprise me. It is a lunar eclipse that I'm channeling these messages for. So, and also bear in mind that this is timeless, so this could happen whenever. But there is, yeah, eclipse season is magical, particularly for twin flames, because it's a big time of endings of relationships and beginnings of fated and destined ones. So if not around the full moon, definitely the new moon in Aries on the 8th. Like I said, I just feel that is massive for everyone in the world. Right, the feminine collective. Eel mystery. Oh, that's quite interesting though, because I actually see. I don't like that. God, that's such a deep message. So it's just more about the mystery, but that's quite interesting because karmic energies in my shamanic journeys can show up as, I don't know if it's so much an eel, but like a kind of like an upright snake is the only way to kind of describe it. Like so it's like somebody, put this way, right? This is how these energies can hide in people. Somebody could be really beautiful, right? Like aesthetically or handsome, like Matt, whatever. But energetically, I can sense what entities is around them or in them. And it's sometimes energies like that are like sucking the life out of people. Anyway, so like that might be a little bit too much for the public, but anyway, that's true. Right, so let's read this anyway. So generally though, mystery, divine feminines are a mystery because we're I just opened up at the book because we are high priestesses. Mystery, movement, inspiration, longevity, strangeness, asexuality, and instinct. It was once believed that an eel was created when a hair from a horse's tail fell into a stream or a lake. Aristotle and other early natural scientists thought that eels sprang directly from the mud. The life cycle of the eel has been shrouded in mystery, and although we know a bit more about their long migrations, strange breeding behaviours today, much about the eel remains unknown. For most of their lives, eels are asexual creatures that, upon migrating to fresh water, Choose a stretch of fresh water to call home. No one knows how they make this choice, and it often happens after the eel roams rivers and streams for years. However, they have chosen a home. They are adamantly attached to it. An eel removed from its chosen haunt will swim for days, even crossing meadows and fields to return to its home. I'm fucking resonating with this shit. They sound like they like their house a lot. Adding to the strangeness of this, its eel's ability to be out of the water for long stretches of time, though it's not an amphibian. The lifespan of the eel is unknown. Wait a minute, this is so boring. Can we get to the exciting bit? Right. The eel is emblematic of moving through dark. Oh my God, look what happens. Is it moving through darkness and trusting instincts? If you find yourself plagued by uncertainty or a situation where you feel that you're in the dark in some way, the advice is to rely on your gut, look to your dreams and feelings, and trust your misgivings. The spirit of the eel is one of fluidity and movement. It encourages us to think in ways that are less binary, less traditional. Much as an eel can leave the water and move through grass, you may need to find unconventional ways to navigate your circumstances. It may be time for you to enter a period of deep connection with your own voice and feelings rather than relying on the outside world for guidance. So this is divine feminine, but this is also divine masculine's feminine side as well. So I really do feel that it's about people spending a lot of time themselves, doing soul retrieval, pulling back, their own lost soul fragments to really get in touch with who it is you are rather than who everybody else around you has told you that you are. The obvious ways of operating or the most straightforward solutions may not be right for you in this moment. Allow yourself to be fluid, think unconventionally, embrace the moment, and let the dark be your ally. Oh, I like that message. I like it. I like it. Move in silence is what I get from that as well. Very high priestess. Even when you think you know what's going on with a high priestess, you don't. They're mysterious. Right, so the divine masculine and the divine feminine's masculine side. These are quite satisfying to shuffle. Stroked. Reciprocity. What the fuck is a stroke? Looks like a weasel or something. So there we go. Reciprocity. And badger. Dig is on the bottom. Right, so stroked. Salmon. Sheep. Stag. Oh, I pulled stag in one of the videos that I think that's tomorrow's one. Keywords: reciprocity, retribution, opportunism, balance. Oh, balance, and the full moon about balance, generosity, and bad temper. Stoats are small, active predators with long, slender bodies and short legs. Some species sport a white coat in the winter and are known as ermines. Their unique shape enables them to pursue their rodent prey into burrows. Curiously, these animals do not dig. Oh, that's funny that one says dig. That says badger and dig, and then this is talking about digging. This feels like divine masculine's digging for the truth. That's what it feels like. Oh, fuck's sake, what animals do not dig their own burrows, preferring instead to occupy the homes of rodents they've killed. Well, that's a bit dark. Most folk tales about these creatures involve the penchant for... I can't talk. Let's just skip this bit. A bad turn done to a stoat or their cousins, weasels, could be something about cousins here because that's a bit strange that's coming up, invite spiteful action on their part, as illustrated in a famous Irish tale. 3 men were cutting straw in a field. A stoat watched nearby while their scythe sped through the grass near her nest. She believed they'd disturbed her babies, and the men witnessed her climb up on the bench, spit venom in their tea can. Their spit was thought to be venomous. Ooh. A moment later, one of the workmen noticed the stoat's nest and made sure it was secure and that their babies were unharmed. Seeing this, the stoat regretted her rashness, so she ran back to the tea can and knocked it over. Quite cute. Sometimes the malice of this animal is less specific. For example, one tradition states that it's unlucky to see a stoat near one's wedding day, as it might be an incarnation of an unhappy bride. Fucking hell. Look out for fucking, I don't know, dark karmic energies is what I'm getting from that. Good Lord. The belief was that the creature took delight in destroying a wedding dress and causing general havoc. Because of their prickly nature, it is best to deal carefully with a stoat. For example, if you encounter a stoat when setting out on a journey, greet it politely as you would a neighbour. So we're dealing with a grumpy divine masculine, if this is you or your one. The stoat kind of feels like Dark Knight, it's all vibes. So again, this is the energy I feel like I'm channeling, to be honest. I just feel moody as fuck all the time. The stoat is a resourceful, energetic animal who reminds us of life's give and take and the importance of reciprocity. This creature admonimish, I can't say that, so I'm not even going to try, us to be aware of how much we ask of others and what resources we are using, time, energy, money. While no one enjoys miserly, tit for tat scorekeeping, one should always be cognizant of the need for balance. So there's something really strong coming here for Divine Masculine about noticing where the reciprocity is in your life. And I feel it's probably going to be about where Divine Masculines are noticing there isn't a lot of that, where you're not getting what you give out. Or it's like it's just, the fake people around you. It feels like awakening stuff. At times, we may not realise that we are taking more than we're giving. In moments of need, we can become acutely focused on our own problems and lacks and can tax those near us as a result. So it's either the divine masculine, if this is you, or your divine masculine, if it's a divine feminine, you're noticing where others are taken from you and there's not really any reciprocity there. Or divine masculines are aware of where there is a unequal balance of the feminine always giving love and energy and healing to the masculine and the feminine getting not a lot back. The stroke would have us remember to rebalance the scales when we're able, yeah, because that's what Libra full moon is about. Acknowledging others and their assistance can go a long way towards preventing resentment. But you see, but that's how that all works, is that for the divine masculines that didn't recognise that before, it's more than likely because you were surrounded, or at least had quite a lot of people around you that were quite selfish. So it's kind of hard to recognise things like that when that's what you're surrounded by. Again, it just sounds like Dark Night of the Soul stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, I think we can all remember times in our life when that was just your normal. But then when you wake up, you start to be like, these people are not my cup of tea. And like, this is not how I want to live my life. And, basically that's what it's like, isn't it? It's like, get me out of here. Um, if the case is reversed and you're the one whose resources are being depleted, the stoat reminds you to take responsibility for the dynamic you're establishing. Enablers beware. Giving too much, especially to someone who does not reciprocate. This is interesting that Divine Masculine has got this, is not a kindness. So this, watch out for the masculines that are, whether you're a man, woman, or whatever, that you're given to karmic energies around you, whether romantic, friends, family, that it's like they're just bleeding you dry of your energy, your money, your resources, your kindness, maybe all of it. In the end, your relationships will suffer when there is an imbalance of this sort. So again, it goes back to this one. Balance, work, rest, and play. Value your own time and resources, set clear expectations with others, and don't give away what you can't afford to lose. In its negative aspect, the stoat is vicious, nipping, spiteful little creature. She reminds us of the ugliness of the stingy and the misery of the scarcity mindset. Stop keeping track of every little thing that people owe you. Don't keep. So this feels like this feels like a bit of the ego that needs to die, basically. This is why I keep saying ego death. Don't keep a tally of every unreciprocated favour or unpaid loan. The stoat admonishes, this is a word I can't say, admonishes us not to count other people's chickens or covet advantages that others have access to. The more time we spend focused on what we don't have, the less time, space we will have to welcome opportunity and wealth into our lives. So again, it's just what masculine energy, regardless of your gender, tends to do, is focus on material stuff, money, what's in it for me. That's kind of the shadow side of it, but that is basically, that is what's wrong with the masculine old world, the masculine way of being, where it's like, what's in it for me? Whereas the new earth, divine feminine, well, the balanced divine feminine, divine masculine sort of way is you know, still looking out for yourself, but also caring and being a balanced, you know, balance of others around you as well. Whereas, like I said, the distorted kind of world that is crumbling away right now, it is very selfish. I mean, it is kind of all focused on not tending to put others' needs before your own kind of thing. But again, it's hard to explain this because some people need to do that more. If you've been in people pleasing mode and you've been bending over backwards for everybody your whole life, you do actually need to put yourself. This is the balance between Libra and Aries, because Aries is the opposite of the Libra full moon, right? So it's like if you have been people pleasing and codependent and, you know, just people taken from you, then it's time for you to put your own happiness first and play a little and fuck the people that are like, oh, how can you do this? I need you for this. I need you for that. No, I fucking need myself to just, you know, I need to be myself and find myself, right? Somebody needs to say that. And that's what a dark night of the soul tends to do. Like I was reflecting this other day. It was in my dark night of the soul. I think it was because I got led to one of my old videos where I was talking about this. But in my dark night of the soul, when it was around the Christmas that year, so this was years ago, like I don't know, 2016 or 17 or something. Yeah, that's when I was just like, no, do you know what? Like, I don't really care what anyone thinks about me not wanting to come to family things and that at Christmas. I need to be myself. I don't want to be around people. And so, you know, this might be the kind of energy that you feel you're in or your person. So find the balance between being all about yourself and, you know, you can't be completely all consumed with yourself and not giving a fuck about anyone else, because that's like being a narcissist. But nobody is that around here. But it's you know, and if you're constantly just seeing to everybody else before you see it yourself, you're being a people pleaser, and you know you're not paying attention to your own needs. So you need to you need to find it somewhere in the middle, you know, that so like I said, some of you need to be more selfish in the way of loving yourself first and knowing that it doesn't make you bad to be wanting your own happiness to come first for a change rather than making everyone else happy. And actually, because when you focus on doing what makes you happy, you can often then make other people around you more happy. You know, that's the weird paradox. But anyway, different people are at different bits. So find your middle sweet spot or come and get help if you need help with that. Holding too tightly to your assets will only cause you misery and leave you with less in the end. Yeah, it does feel like that. It feels like whenever people have had a tendency to be quite like, this is mine and I'm not sharing it with anyone, and or just too kind of like thinking like, well, it's either that you're like, this could either be people that are fearing somebody's going to take from you, or it could actually be masculines that have had people do that. Like that actually more feels like, you know, karmic females or something that have fucked over masculines. So then that might lead, so you know, you need to heal that if you, so that you don't walk around thinking all women are the same or all men are the same, that kind of energy. Don't bleed all over the person that didn't cut you kind of vibe. That's not the right quote, but it's that kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? The miser's fate is a sad one. He's a figure of derision and most frequently dies alone. God. As in all things, the stoat urges us towards balance, and then that's the end. And what's this filming about? Balance. So sorry it ended a little bit dark there, guys, but I can't help that that's what it fucking says. And I haven't used these cards for like, I don't know, a year or something. I don't use them very often. I saw somebody using them once, and I've never actually seen anybody else use them ever again. But I do like them, but you got to be in the mood for them. Pretty deep. Right. Oh, you're back. When did you come back? Yes, amen indeed. Self-love first. Right, I'm actually going to get going because I am. Wait a minute, I'm going to shuffle these because, like I said, I've got an exhausting, sad afternoon tomorrow, and I'll probably just need to come back, sleep all weekend after that too. What have we got? So thank you for joining me, and I don't know when the next time I'll be on a live is, but I'll let you know in the community tab. Oh, look, like ships of light. Beam up your vibration, open to star family. There's that Palladian energy coming through strong. And I pulled on today's daily one that I'm going to publish after this. I did pull star ancestors. So, oh my God, Lemurian shaman. This is the card I feel really connected to in that bit. Lemurian shaman, shadow dissolving in the gaze of truth, going beyond fear, initiation. And this is what I said. Like I felt the energy as of I can feel the newly awakening twins, the divine masculines, like afraid to come forward, but like feeling the fear and going to do it anyway. Sacred Mountain. Vision. Oh my God, I spoke about Vision Quest as well. Vision Quest, clarity and truth, Shambhala, deep healing. So yeah, there's, and Shambhala is about, I'm sure that is about going to the Shambhala, like in the dream state and all that. So this is some really deep healing energy that's coming through at this time. This feels very much like the event energy, ships of light. This is the kind of energy, like as we move forward to that, look at, I'm going to a total trance as well, like the new moon in Aries, the solar eclipse. It's just big energies. Blessing beyond the soul path. Honor all life, exchange of joy without karma or sacrifice. And I feel that's what's on the other side of it. That's what's on the other side of the sacred mountain. So, and think about what I keep saying. When we reach 1,000, that's going to feel like reaching the top of a mountain of sorts. Except, like I said, not a whole lot of changes, but it's kind of like, yeah, there's a blessing waiting for you on the other side of that mountain. Divine masculines is what I want to add to that. But for divine feminines too, we've all got our different mountains, but guidance, inner compass, support, trust your guidance. That's been the message coming through with all these messages is like everyone's guidance will be different, but the same, if you know what I mean. It's like the guidance that's the same is tune in to your heart space and what are you being guided to do? You already know. Cosmic heart source, right after I said that. Source of all, true home, just be, heart connection. In your heart, that's where you and your twin flame connect. You already know. Oh my God, look what I just cut when the dolphins again. Depths of love. Let go of fear to jump into love. Let let go beyond attachments. That's why I love doing this. That picked my energy up a little bit. Depths of love. Yeah, very playful inner child connection coming back in here. This is like Aries season energy. Circle of life, clear energies channel. That's me being the old tree. I need to, oh my God, I look so fucking tired. Did I get a, yeah, I could screenshot that shit. I look so fucking tired. I mean, I feel tired too, like, but anyway, that is beautiful. I've been telling myself every morning that I deserve the absolute best in the world as I wake up in the mornings. Brianna, that is beautiful. And yes, you absolutely do. And yes, take note, everybody. You should. And I know it can be awkward and weird sometimes to tell her things that, but however you do it, try to find a way to speak to yourself like that. Because you do deserve the absolute best. All of us do. So make sure you're not settling for less. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. So yeah, I'll check in with you next week. You don't look tired, you look stunning. Thank you, Brianna. If I could just have you sort of floating about like an angelic sunflower all around me, just oh. But yes, I tried to make an effort for it, but I really do feel very tired. But right, I'm going to see you later. So have a nice weekend and yeah, take care. That is a really big full moon that I'm feeling already. That's what I mean. I'm feeling the energy being pulled out of me. It's like it's just I feel the clearing. Thank you for your time and your energy. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming to join in the fun as well. And hopefully I'll be more, I don't know, more myself, more fun when I come and do the next one because I do just feel tired all the time. Right. I'm just trying to figure out how I end this. as usual. Right. Oh, good Lord, the ladies are escaping. I love you too. Right. See you later. Love